fuck am I doing? I'm just going right there and just going blah. GalacticStorm here. Welcome to the show. And today, well, you see what I'm doing. I'm playing a strike mission on Destiny: The Taken King. And as you probably know, The Taken King just came out last week, and holy shit, much better than the original release on Destiny. Well, a lot of things happened between Taken King and the first DLC map packs, and it's just, I thought it wasn't the time, because at first, right after I played Destiny, it was just like, that's it, that was all the missions. And then when the first two DLCs came out, The Dark Below and, what was it called? What was that other one called? Anyway, I'll think about it later, or think about this thing later, but it was like, man, these are stupid, and it's just, all there are is just like a few missions, a strike mission, and then just a raid, and then a few maps for the multiplayer. That was basically it. But the second one, the House of Wolves, I think, yeah, that's what it's called, the House of Wolves. The arena one, it was pretty good, but like on the last one, it was all just bunched up, few missions, and it was just boring. But, well, the arena idea was pretty good, I think. But then, holy shit, here comes the Taken King, and it was like, there was definitely more missions than they were in the first release of the game. Even there was missions after you were done with the Taken King, or after the game itself, or after, you know, like the primary story mode of it and all. It was a good twisted ending. I'm not going to spoil you guys for it, because you guys just need to play it. So what happened was that you can forge weapons. Well, you can make prototypes of weapons, you can forge them, you can, I think it's forging, it's something like that. You can like re-edit your weapon and that. And they had more weapons, they had more maps onto it. They have like several, like a few new strike missions that you'll get, which are pretty cool. I like the one on Earth better. But this strike mission, you're going after the Dark Blade, which is in the Dreadnought, right in the Ring of Saturn. I really don't want to spoil you guys on it. Well, except I'm going to be spoiling on this mission, but who cares? And I don't know how I didn't die from this, but I really don't care. I'm just Jesus. But I'm in my Warlock mode, or my Warlock variant, and it's pretty nice indeed. I just thought that this was a pretty good game, right? I mean, I wasn't amused at the Taken King at first, and I'm like, oh yay, it's gonna be like a few new missions. And then right after I played it, my brother was thinking, or right before the Taken King and that, my brother was thinking, hey, you should try it out, it looks pretty good. And I'm like, who cares, it's just gonna be like a few more missions, a few more maps, and then it's just gonna be a strike mission, and then a raid mission. But I was very horribly mistaken. I was just very surprised by this, and it was really nice. But the only thing is about the Taken King, they managed to make another disc out of it, which I really didn't like it. I really didn't like the idea of it, because it was just horrible just to think about getting another disc into it and just blah. But if you have the Destiny pack in that, or if you actually have like the Destiny disc and all, you can easily just put it into, you can just easily have that instead and just play it, instead of paying for like another $40 just for the next game, which I think was really cool. And the first DLC for The Dark Below and the House of Wolves, that one, it was merely free, and it was just, what was the worth of 20 bucks just for that kind of thing? Eventually they were going to be free, which was a stupid move from Activision. Yeah, Activision screwed up on Bungie at this, but when you let Bungie go, this is what they make. They make this thing, and yeah. Oh yeah, and also, with the weapons that you get from The Dark Below and that, the weapons that you get from the Taken King are completely obsolete from what I think. It has more, I think it has like 30 more attack power than like the rest of the weapons that you'll get, or a lot more depending on what you get. and even my armors in that were obsolete from the Taken King, because I had an exotic chest piece. I have an exotic wristband, or like a wristband of sorts. I have a few exotic weapons too, like the Icebreaker, and I just died from a Shrieker. Shrieker Death Blast. Oh yay. Oh yeah, did I ever mention the, well, everything was pretty much obsolete on this, but Icebreaker. Who doesn't like the Icebreaker? I got when I got into a raid, not a raid, but one of the arenas from the Dark Below, or not the Dark Below, the House of Wolves, and that's how I got it. I got it from one of the treasure chests, and it was like a smiley face. But I cannot wait to try that last raid that you'll get from the Taken King, which is King's End, I think it's called. I'm not entirely sure, but I would like to try it out with friends or with people online and just see how it's like. I bet you it's really hard. I haven't heard the reputation on it yet. And there we go. The Icebreaker just pretty much goes boom onto everyone. And yeah, did I ever mention the Taken are pretty much like the biggest assholes in the game? Like some of them, like if you can get from the Vex or the Cabal, they can even heal you or heal the enemy or protect them. The worst I would hate were I would say between the the Fallen and the the Vex. At first the Vex were my favorites because A, they were hard, and plus they were machines and their designs looked completely badass. But the Taken, I would say they're my second favorite. They're also the most annoying out of the parts because the Vex with the goblins they can heal people or protect them at least. And with the Fallen they can fire like these weird fireballs and they can distract you and all. And it's just like holy shit. The worst annoying enemy from the Hive, or not from the Hive, but from the Taken, is those damn Hive wizards. Especially at level 40, those things are like holy shit. They're like a pain in the ass. They summon all these thrall, and they just sprawl you onto it, and they have a lot of health than you think, and it's just like, oh my god, can you please die? So, we are at the epicenter of the thing. Well, not really, but we're into the prison where the Darkblade's at. And this guy, well, I do like the boss scene. Like, it's completely dark, and you're just waiting for this guy to come out. Alakul, I'm sorry. But I do like it because, number one, it's dark, and number two, that this guy spawns in and out, and several different kinds of enemies come in, especially the Thrall and the Explosive Thrall, which are a complete pain in the ass. It's just like, I would say something like the Dark Below raid, but except less hard, I would say. I mean, the boss-wise, from what I've heard. But yeah, it's just pretty nice, and I do like the fact that they put in 3 raids into this game. Or not 3 raids, but 3 strike missions, and it's just all fun in that. And just bringing a few friends, and some of the gameplay or game missions that you'll get, it's just awesome. But you can expend your missions up to, or you can expend your levels up to level 40, which is the highest you can get, and then you get this light variant. And depending, well, with Vanguard's missions and strikes, you would have to have a required level of light, which is the highest is 290. 290 you'll need for the raid, and like 240 for like some of the very hard strike missions, which is something you would not like. And this guy just comes in and out, and this guy can just scare the living shit out of you and could be behind you. But I'm just getting too busy with the Thrall, and surprise butt stacks, this guy just comes up right in front of me, and I've got Explosive Thrall coming right in front of me, and it's just like, holy shit, don't let me die, don't let me die, don't let me die, don't let me die, don't let me die. But I'm just not one of those gamers that just have like 3 classes and all. I only have, my very first was this Warlock, and it was all my intent just to play him because I like Warlocks, and I like their new variants that they have with the Titan, the Hunter, and the Warlock. And the lightning variant on this is pretty nice. So, why am I still talking? I'm just trying to bring it up. Trying to shoot this guy in the face. And, oh yeah. Well, it's not, well, it was originally 3 people with me. But one person left in the earlier start when we were just starting out the mission, and the other guy, he's just with me throughout the entire time, and we're just kicking his ass. It was like, oh yeah, let's just kick his ass. And it was just all nasty. But anywho, what he'll be doing, like the majority of the time, he's gonna be just popping out in and out, and just try to scare you once he gets from behind. And just if you get close enough, he'll try to charge at you. But once he goes at lower health, he is going to be charging after you and just strike you down with his axe. And it's just like, it's going to be a pain. But you know, it's just one guy with a whole bunch of thrall. It could be worse. You could have like 3 of them, like one of them, or like the 2 Cabal in one of the strike missions. But anyway, I'm not going to spoil you from all that. But we're trying to shoot him down. He's on very low health. I'm trying to shoot him down with the Icebreaker, trying to shoot him down, but then, hello, he tries almost to kill me. And he almost killed me there too. And it's just like, oh yeah, run away, run away, run away. But there are no thrall, there are no explosive thrall, which is nice. So, looks like he's all alone, and we're just going to try to finish him off. Luckily, with the Icebreaker, you can replenish your ammo in that automatically, but slowly, but it's much better than just hoping for a green pack to come around. And if you don't know what that is, it's just an exotic sniper rifle, and it has really good, well, we're trying to figure out where this guy is. It's just really cool. And then, he's on low health. I do my full form, and I just zap the living shit out of him with the electricity, which he really didn't like. And then, yeah, just finishing off the raid right here. And this guy, well, I don't know what happened here. He was, I don't know, he just rage quit right after it, or just quit right after it. I bet you he just didn't want the, didn't wait and just left. So, I just sit back, relax, drink a cup of coffee while it ended, and even Jose agrees with me. So he left, I sit back, relax, and just enjoying on the Dark Blade's death. Oh yeah. Jose. Yes, Jose. So vote, rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. GalacticStorm saying, I'll see you guys later.